Days of Our Lives spoilers sat that Xander Cook and Sarah Horton relationship is on the verge of collapse, and the timing couldn't be worse, as Xander's ex-lover, Gwen Rizchek, returns to town, ready to stir up old feelings and create new drama. Xander Cook, a man who has been through his fair share of ups and downs, has always tried to do right by the woman he loves. When he married Sarah Horton, he truly believed she was the one for him. But as is often the case in Salem, things are never as perfect as they seem. Early on, Xander discovers that Sarah has been hiding something from him, a lie that shatters his trust and threatens to undo everything they've built together. The revelation of Sarah's deception isn't just a small betrayal, it's a blow to Xander's heart. He is devastated, and the anger and confusion he feels are palpable. The woman he loved and trusted has turned out to be not as moral and virtuous as he once believed. This betrayal cuts deeper than just the romantic bond. They had a history of shared dreams and hopes, and to see that crumbled by a lie leaves Xander feeling utterly lost. Sarah, on the other hand, is caught in a difficult position. She has always prided herself on her integrity, but when the truth comes out about her actions, it threatens to unravel her entire life. The tension between Sarah and Xander becomes unbearable, and despite her efforts to repair their marriage, Xander cannot bring himself to look at her without the weight of her betrayal hanging over them. The once strong connection they shared is now tainted by the dishonesty that has seeped into their lives. As the days go by, Xander finds himself more and more isolated. He is unable to reconcile with Sarah, and the pain of their fractured relationship is too much for him to bear. But his personal heartbreak doesn't stop there. He also faces a strained relationship with his brother, Philip. The tension between the two men is thick, and it's clear that Xander feels betrayed by both Sarah and Philip. While he struggles to come to terms with the situation, the emotional toll is evident. Maggie Horton Kyriakis, Sarah's mother, is devastated by the collapse of her daughter's marriage. As a mother, she wants to protect Sarah, but she can't ignore the fact that her daughter has made a grave mistake. Maggie is horrified by the situation, but she knows there is little she can do to fix what has been broken. The family dynamic is shifting, and the drama surrounding Sarah, Xander, and Philip is far from over. The return of Gwen Rizchek, a perfect storm? Just as Xander is reeling from the betrayal, a new storm is about to hit Salem. Gwen Rizchek, Xander's ex-lover, is returning to town. And she's not coming back alone. According to the spoilers, Gwen has returned with a substantial amount of money that may have come from none other than Dmitry von Leuschner-Demera's family. The timing of her return is anything but coincidental. For those who remember, Gwen and Xander's past was filled with passion, but it was also marred by complications. At one point, the two were deeply in love, but things fell apart when Xander chose Sarah over Gwen. Gwen, feeling betrayed and hurt, was left to pick up the pieces of her life. Xander moved on, marrying Sarah, while Gwen struggled with the fallout from her past relationships. But now, with Xander's marriage crumbling, Gwen sees an opportunity. She's no longer the same woman she was when she and Xander were together. Gwen has changed. And her return to Salem is a clear sign that she's not here just for old memories. She's here for revenge, for a second chance, and possibly to rekindle what was once a very intense love affair. Gwen's opportunity, will she take advantage of Xander's heartbreak? As Gwen returns to town, she's faced with a reality that is both familiar and tantalizing. She finds Xander devastated by Sarah's betrayal, and she realizes that this is her chance to make a move. Xander, though heartbroken and emotionally vulnerable, is a man who knows what it's like to be hurt and betrayed. Gwen, too, has felt the sting of betrayal, particularly by her husband, Dmitry, who cheated on her with her best friend, Leo. Now, just as Xander was once betrayed by Sarah, Gwen was betrayed by Dmitry. The two of them are bound by a shared pain, a connection that could be both dangerous and enticing. Gwen, with her sharp mind and seductive charm, sees the cracks in Xander's heart, and she's not going to let this opportunity slip by. She knows exactly how to play her cards. But more than just seeking revenge, Gwen harbors deep feelings for Xander that never truly went away. Her jealousy of Sarah's perfect life, the life Gwen could never have, has fueled her desire to reclaim what was once hers. Xander may have chosen Sarah, but in the back of Gwen's mind, she believes that she was always the better option, the one who truly understood him. As Gwen makes her move, Xander finds himself torn. While he is still grieving the loss of his marriage and struggling with the betrayal, Gwen's return stirs old feelings within him. The temptation to fall into the arms of the woman who once held his heart is strong. But Xander's conscience weighs heavily on him. He knows that falling for Gwen again could complicate his already messy situation, but his heart is still raw from Sarah's deception. The battle between his emotions and his moral compass rages on, leaving Xander in a state of turmoil. The fallout: will Sarah and Xander's marriage survive? As Gwen makes her move, the stakes get higher for Xander and Sarah. The lie that started this entire mess has already caused irreparable damage, but now, with Gwen's return and her renewed interest in Xander, the situation has become even more volatile. Sarah, still hoping to salvage her marriage, must contend with the reality that her past actions have given Gwen a window of opportunity to step back into Xander's life. The emotional roller coaster that Xander and Sarah are riding is far from over. While Sarah may have been the one who lied and caused the rift, Xander is the one who must decide whether he can forgive her and rebuild their relationship, or whether Gwen will be the one who takes his heart in the end. This love triangle is more than just about romance, it's about trust, betrayal, and the possibility of second chances. Xander, torn between the woman he once loved and the one who has come back to claim him, must navigate the emotional turmoil that surrounds him. And as Gwen takes advantage of his heartbreak, we can only wonder, will Xander find a way back to Sarah, or will Gwen claim victory in the battle for his heart? The drama is far from over, and the coming months will undoubtedly bring more twists and turns as these characters continue to grapple with their complicated relationships. Whatever happens, one thing is certain. Days of Our Lives fans are in for a thrilling ride, filled with passion, betrayal, and the enduring hope that love can survive, even in the most trying of circumstances.